Good morning, busy bees. It is Friday, November 14th, and here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. So, more and more emails are dropping. It's very hard to keep up with. But the latest one, the most salacious one, is where they claim that Donald Trump ate Bill Clinton's eggplant for breakfast one day, and that there's photographic evidence of this, and that it is in the hands of Vladimir Putin. I'm not, first of all, I wouldn't be surprised. Second of all, it makes sense. Vladimir Putin definitely has something on Donald Trump, okay? Because it cannot be this much of a love fest that's happening between these two. And something strange has happened. Donald Trump is silent. Either they took his phone or, yeah, they took his phone because he is not posting on Truth Social, and he is mostly staying quiet, not taking questions from reporters. I think that's very telling. I think they are scrambling to try to figure the things out. You have Marjorie Taylor Greene, who's on her redemption tour going on. But this morning I saw her on CBS News, and she was saying that, oh, Donald Trump is not mentioned by any of the victims. That is a claim that is false. He is not named by any of the victims who have been outspoken. That doesn't mean that he is not named by one of the victims, okay? We will only know that when the true files are released, okay? So you just can't make that claim. And then she made claims that Virginia Giuffre, who's the most famous of the survivors, that Donald Trump did not harm her. I'm reading her book, and if you read her book, she makes a statement. It seems so out of place and not in tune with the flow of the book. Now, this could be just a production error, the person who helped her write this, her ghostwriter. But would you accuse Donald Trump, knowing that he's the president, he goes after his victims? Just look at what he's doing with E. Jean Carroll. He has the most power in the world as the president of the United States. Maybe, in my mind, this is what I believe to be true, is that she's like, I'm not going to go after this man because of his position and power, which we know victims are afraid of. Let's not forget, while all of this is going on, he spent the tariff money. Donald Trump admitted on his Truth Social, before he, had the right to remain silent, admitted that the money has been spent. There is no money to reimburse. And then he's talking about sending $2,000 per person in tariff reimbursements. It is our money. Again, it's our money, guys. He's not reimbursing anything. He's paying us off with our own money. And is it going to work? Are those, like $2,000 is not enough to do anything with. Will it help certain people? Absolutely. But it should not deter you from wanting this man removed from office. Like, $2,000 is a crazy low buyout. I'm not going to be bought. This man needs to get removed. So the GOP, in reference to opening the government back up, rejected three key provisions that the Democrats wanted to add. They rejected the bailout funds for Argentina to be redirected to the Affordable Care Act. They also refused to remove controversial clauses allowing senators to sue over Jack Smith's investigations. Remember, if you were investigated, you can sue for up to $500,000 per violation. And they blocked proposals ensuring taxpayers will not pay for this ballroom. Like, if all these major donors donated to this ballroom, why are we still possibly on the hook for it? Anyway, last story I want to talk about. The Wall Street Journal is reporting that California officials are preparing for a legislative push for a new billionaire tax aimed at capturing out-of-state wealth tied to California-based corporations. And this is what we need to do. They can afford it. And this is your morning news rundown. I'm Simply Sugar. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.